If you're seeing this message, it's not a coincidence that this came across your For You page. This is a divinely channeled message for you. Are you really, really afraid of losing them? Or are you afraid of losing them to someone else? Are you afraid of losing them to someone else because of what that might mean? Subconsciously, that might mean for you that you're replaceable, that you're not enough, that your love never really mattered. This is going to sound really, really harsh, really crazy, but this is how crazy the ego is. Do you prefer them passing or moving and you never hear from them again, let's say, or them having a new relationship after you with someone who looks better than you or seems like a great person and you're still around them? Because if that's the case, you're not really afraid of losing them. You're afraid of confirming what you subconsciously suspect to be true, which is that you're not enough. This is a word for somebody, and this is really deep. Really, like, most people are gonna like just skip right through this and be like, no, that's not me. It takes a lot of emotional maturity. It takes a lot of wisdom. It takes a lot of spiritual maturity to be able to have the humility to say, maybe, yeah, I can listen to this, and yeah, maybe it's not so much that I'm afraid of losing them, although losing them, seemingly we can't lose anything because everything is a part of us when it comes to non-duality teaching, which is what I teach. But losing seemingly that specialness, right, in our life, that special relationship in our life, it's not so much losing that, because yes, I'll grieve for some time, and I'll miss sharing with them and interacting with them and the love that we shared, but it's not so much that I'm going to suffer by continuing on with my life without them, but more that I'm going to suffer by seeing them really happy with someone else. Like, that sounds really egoic, but it is the ego who is creating this story. So the ego is the one who wants to be special. The ego is the one who wants to feel that it can never be replaced. The spirit, the Christ within, the light within, the truth of who we really are, that aspect of ourselves believes that love is free, believes that love is eternal, and wants nothing but true happiness for another being, no matter which way that may present itself. Even if it's them being in a relationship, in a special relationship with another person, and them being happier with that person. The spirit wants them to be as happy as possible, as happy as they can possibly ever be, and understands that if that didn't occur with each other, right, with you and the other, then at least blesses them on their journey and honors their experience and the experience of them perhaps having a partner that may bring them or help reveal to them a better version of themselves. Because that's really all relationships are. They're just tools that help us to heal every wrong thought that we have ever held about ourselves, about God, any misguided beliefs that came from fear that we still believe to be true. That's what relationships are truly for. To help us heal, to help us grow, evolve, and ascend. And when a relationship is no longer doing that, then it's simply because the lesson is complete. Now, this does not mean that just because you're having difficulty or challenges or a season of growth in your relationship, that means that it's over. People nowadays, they give up so easily. We think everything is replaceable because we live in this very fast culture, right? Where everything could just be replicated and replaced. Like everything we buy is just cheap stuff made from China, right? You don't see many things that like your mom or your grandmother used to keep because they were like fine china. Things are not rare anymore. And so when you find a good person, or when you're with a good person, and what I mean by a good person is someone who is in service to you, someone who wants the best for you, someone who cares for you unconditionally, loves you unconditionally, and will be there for you when things get really hard. That's what I mean by someone who loves you. When you find a good person that you can trust and has this heart of gold, you don't just end things just because things are a little bit rocky for a season, especially if you're married and you have children and you've promised to one another that you're going to be in this when it gets hard. Just because it's hard does not mean that it's time to move on. So that is also a word for somebody. Some of you want to give up when it's time for you to level up in the way that you see love and in the way that you give and receive love. You are being called to come up higher as far as loving someone unconditionally and believing for the best. It is not a season of breakup for some of you. You'll know this part is for you if it resonates with you. But if you are in a relationship that is toxic, as far as like it's abusive in any way, this part is not for you. Like, it's time for a new teacher. Like, you need to move on. If the relationship is heavy and there's mistrust and there's jealousy and there's arguing all the time and there's disrespect, that means it's time for a new teacher. That relationship is complete, and that's why it's feeling so heavy. But if you are in a relationship that is kind and caring and loving, and you both have this understanding of the relationship being a tool for you to evolve together and grow and heal together, and that will have different phases, then this part is for you. And this part is telling you to have faith in your partner, to not walk away so easily, to really invest in them because they're worth it. So take your time with them. Don't just walk away because it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect, and it will never be perfect. So I hope this message blesses you. Share it with someone else who needs it. God bless you.